I want to talk about something that gets thrown around constantly in these spaces, and I think most of the people using it have no idea what it actually means. Or maybe they do, and that's the problem. Content farming. Let's get into it. Content farming isn't just talking about another creator. We all do that. It's when someone becomes your entire product, when their name is in every thumbnail, when you've built recurring series, custom branding, whole segments, all of it orbiting one person's drama. That's not commentary anymore. That's a business model built on somebody else's existence. Real commentary has a point. It goes somewhere. You cover something, you say what you need to say, and you move on. Content farming never moves on. It can't, because if the subject goes away, so does the channel. Ask yourself, if that one creator disappeared tomorrow, what would some of these channels even have left? That's your answer. Here's the thing about content farmers. They almost never call themselves that. What they call themselves is truth seekers, advocates, people just asking questions and holding others accountable. And sometimes that's real. There are people in this space doing genuinely important work, covering missing persons cases, pushing back on misinformation, giving a voice to things that actually need one. But there's a difference between truth-seeking and truth-performing. Truth-seeking has a direction. It's trying to get somewhere. What I'm describing goes in circles, and those circles always lead back to the same person, the same drama, the same content cycle, every single time. When your so-called advocacy is mostly 10 and 11-hour live streams about one creator's personal life, her kids, her relationships, her history, that's not truth-seeking. That's a very long episode of a show that you produce about somebody who didn't audition for it. Now let me be specific, because I'm not interested in being vague about something I can actually back up. There's a channel called Nonsense on the Web. She describes herself as a, quote, friendly a-hole truth seeker. And honestly, I respect the honesty of the branding. But let's look at what the truth seeking actually looks like in practice. I went through 7 of her recent streams. 7. Across those streams, one creator's name came up over 1,300 times. Her streams regularly run 10 to 11 hours. Scroll her YouTube page and you'll find recurring series, custom characters, AI-generated thumbnails, an entire content universe, all of it built around one person. 7 streams, over 50 hours of content, 1,300 mentions, 1,600 videos on her channel for 13,500 subscribers. That is a staggering amount of output, and a massive portion of it traces back to one target. That's not a truth seeker. That's a content farm with one crop. And she's not new to this pattern. There are documented situations going back years where critics accused her of harassing grieving families in missing persons cases. Position yourself as the truth teller. Produce volume. Keep the drama engine running. It's the same playbook every time. Now, let me tell you where I come in, because this gets personal. I've done commentary work. I've gone through live streams, pulled receipts, called out lies and misinformation when I saw them. I used evidence. I had a point, and then I moved on. I'm also someone who tries to be decent about it. I don't go full hate mode. I don't perform rage for an audience. I also have a friend, Terry Lynn, who was deeply involved in the search for Sebastian Rogers. She gave real time and real energy to that case, and I'm not going to abandon someone like that because it's politically inconvenient. Apparently, in some circles, being a loyal friend makes you suspicious. And apparently, being measured and fair makes you look like you're hiding something. So she accused me of content farming. Me. Someone who approached this with care, used actual evidence, and didn't build my identity around anyone else's drama. The reason? I was friendly with someone she'd decided was the enemy. I didn't hate loud enough. I didn't perform. That accusation, coming from someone running an 11-hour stream about one creator for the 4th time that month, is something else. It really is. And look, this isn't just about one channel. There are creators across this space. True crime, drama commentary. You probably already know who I'm talking about. Doing the exact same thing. Making one person their whole world. Calling it justice. Calling it advocacy. Calling it truth. Maybe some of them started out with good intentions. I'm willing to give them that. But at some point, the content machine takes over. The streams get longer. The thumbnails get more elaborate. The audience wants more, and you give them more. And before long, you're not covering a story. You're running a farm. So the next time someone throws the phrase content farming at a creator who's actually doing the work, who brought receipts, made a point, and moved on, I want you to look at who's doing the throwing. Look at their channel. Look at their upload history. Look at their thumbnails. And ask yourself, who the real farmer is. I'm CramaReels. Thanks for watching.